All right, so just kind of second last video for our circle geometry, still dealing with perpendicular bisectors. We've got a circle where CD is equal to 8 and our radius is equal to 5. OM, and we would read this as perpendicular to CD. So just a little bit of notation. This is perpendicular. So that's one of the signs that we use for it. Find the length of OM. Okay, so what we like about this is that we have a radius, 5 centimeters. We don't exactly know where the radius is because it's not measured, but we do know that CD is going to be 8. And since this is 90 degrees here, we can be sure that it is bisecting it. So we know this and this, they both will be equal to, let's do that in green, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters. Here's the thing though, since we know the radius is 5, we can actually make a line going across. So something like C to O, we can actually make that line ourselves and call that 5, which is pretty convenient because now we could solve for OM using right angle triangles. So you are allowed to kind of draw things onto your circles to try to make something that you're looking for. This would be C. Here's M, here's O. Pretty easy example. We got another 4, 5, and 3 triangle. I'll leave it up to you guys to solve for Pythagorean theory over here, but you should know that this is a 3, 4, 5, so this is going to be 3. And it doesn't look like it's any units, so we're just going to leave it as that. Quick little thing about circle geometry here. There's a lot of different symbols and there's a lot of different ways that you can go about doing problems like this. And adding something in like this radius is something that you are allowed to do if, you know, that's something that helps you get to an answer. So we actually had to add this in order to kind of complete the question, and you are allowed to do that just as long as it makes sense. So again, if I wanted to kind of extend this, and if I wanted to make another line over here, and let's just say that I have another line here, and I'm going to make this point, I'll put this as E. Well, I can always solve for ME as well for this one. If this is supposed to be 5 and we already have 3 there, then this would be 2 as well. So I just kind of add things on to this as I go along, and kind of cool that we can do that just to kind of help us solve the question. But just an FYI, just make sure that you know that the perpendicular sign is this kind of upside down T, and we have to add it in this radius to do this question.